Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in again. Well, we're back. I think this is our 9th episode of new features and new products here in the home automation space here or for your smart home. Let's get going. Now, before I start talking about any of the new features or new products, I'm going to tell you about a giveaway here at the end of this video. So if you want to jump ahead, go ahead, but of course you're going to miss all the new features and new products. Now, getting started, the first thing I want to talk to you about is actually something in the business automation space. IBM, if you've been paying attention over the last few years, they've been talking about Watson. And Watson is essentially an older version of a voice-enabled assistant or just an assistant in general. And so what they've come out and said now is that Watson is ready for deployment in business spaces. And there's a couple of versions out in the world today. There's actually a version of Watson out in a airport in the United States right now that is actually functional and directs people to the right gate or the right area of the airport. We've also seen from Philips Hue here another tease. Now, just after they've announced all their outdoor platform here, they've gone ahead and they've teased a Hue light switch basically. And if you're one of those people who are using smart bulbs in your home, one of the biggest problems is that when the light switch is off, then you can't turn on your smart bulb from either a Google Home, an Echo, or any of the Home Kit or whatever. You can't turn it on, period. So these switches are intended to fix that, and they're coming out from Philips Hue very soon. We'll have more details as they roll out more details for us. Now, I want to talk to you about a new product I've come across. This isn't something that is necessarily brand new out on the market, but it is relatively new, and I think it's a really interesting innovation, something I haven't seen before. So what this is called is Onyx by Orion, and I'll leave a link down below. Now, what's really impressed me about this product is it's directed at business teams in terms of being able to communicate directly. Now, when you go to the Orion website or you watch tutorial videos about these products, what you see is kind of a little pocket sensor about that big or a pocket mic about that big that is essentially allowing team members to communicate. It kind of looks like something out of Star Trek, which personally I love. Now, what's impressed me the most in this is it actually works cross Wi-Fi network, and I had that confirmed actually with one of the people from Orion themselves there. They actually confirmed that capability works between groups of people in different Wi-Fi locations. So that means essentially it can use your Wi-Fi or use your phone connection to go out and transmit audio over to teammates in a different location. So incredible functionality. It's starting to sound like Star Trek out there. The other wild thing is that this is actually a system that's connected to if this then that, and there's a number of triggers and actions already available. So Onyx, really what it is in the end is a communications platform, and they're just tiny devices, and it's quite the interesting service. So check them out in the link below. Now, I don't normally talk about the Google Home in this specific series of videos, but I wanted to come out and just announce that the Italian language has been published on Google Home. So I think that's a bit of a prelude here to those devices actually going on sale in Italy. But there you go. If you speak Italian, you could now have an Italian conversation with Google Home. Now, earlier I mentioned Onyx as being something that can connect with if this then that, and there's a couple more services that I want to talk about. For those of you who have gone ahead and bought into Microsoft's Harman Kardon speaker with Cortana on board there, the Invoke, well, you're now going to be able to connect Cortana to if this then that. And of course, Cortana is on a number of PCs as well. So you're able to go ahead and connect Cortana to if this then that through your Microsoft account today. The other service I want to tell you about is called Noon Home, and Noon Home is essentially a light switch maker, or they're intended to be a smart home light switch maker. So they don't want you to have to go ahead and purchase smart bulbs, which are relatively expensive. They're now connected to If This Then That as well. Another product I want to come out and talk about, it's about a $40 temperature sensor, and it's the Nest temperature sensor that's come out here in the last few days. Now the Nest temperature sensor works with either the Nest, the original Nest thermostat, or the Nest E thermostat, kind of the lighter platform there. Now this temperature sensor, like I said, it's about $40. We haven't seen the combined pricing quite come out just yet, but it is available, and it's intended to help you prioritize which spaces you want to heat or cool more often. So it's intended that you buy multiple of these sensors over time. They sit in different parts of your house, and you can adjust how they're heated and cooled. One further product I want to talk to you about, this comes from a list of 2018 products that are coming out that are intended to work with Apple HomeKit. Now, KooGeek, we haven't had a lot of their products on the channel in the past, but they're one of the primary vendors that are out there connecting to HomeKit with all kinds of devices. And what I'll say is they have what's called the L3 lock. And this lock is both a fingerprint lock and a Bluetooth capable lock. So it's a padlock that can go out on a shed or on your bike or whatever you'd like, and then as you walk up, you can go ahead and use HomeKit and Bluetooth on your phone to go ahead and unlock that padlock. Of course, you also have the fingerprint sensor, which I think in a lot of cases people will use, but it's nice to see this kind of functionality. It also means you could trigger some automated events here. Okay, so we're all done the video here, but like I said earlier, I do have a giveaway. I haven't done a ton of these on the channel, but what I have given away in the past is a Google Home Mini, and you know what? Here's another one. So we're gonna go again with the Google Home Mini here. It's a charcoal version. You'll find all of the contest details down below. It is being held at Gleam, and you'll be able to enter there. So make sure you do read those terms and conditions. But here we are, we're all done this video again. Thanks for watching, everyone, and you know there's a subscribe button here coming. Go ahead, click that. We'd love to have you on the channel for more of these videos.